Hi everyone, thank you very much for watching my video and for subscribing to my YouTube channel. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please click the subscribe button. In this video, I'm going to talk about, is it hard to become a car mechanic? Well, let's talk about it. And I spoke to Jose, a professional Porsche mechanic. He is very passionate about Porsche, and he asked me to ask myself these questions. Hey EJ, you're a car hobbyist, DIY guy, and you do it for fun. And there's a huge difference. Ask yourself this, will you still enjoy the job? Even though you like cars, okay? Will you still enjoy the job when you turn that hobby into a full-time job? It's very important questions. Think about it. Think about it, take your time to answer that questions. Being mechanic is really hard. Number one, it's very physically demanding. That's right. For example, this Porsche front Cayenne, the Porsche Cayenne turbo rotors is an SUV brake rotors. Is heavy. You gotta have big muscle. Like that to carry stuff like this all day long. Do you have the stamina and the strength to do this? In your 20 is okay, but in the 40 like now, like my age, this thing is heavy. I'm still in shape. I work out a lot. I used to do a field work. It's hard stuff, but for a regular guy who never did field work, never exercised, a skinny dude, it's a physically demanding that you have to carry this stuff all day long, and it's hard. And you have to go underneath the car. I just got this, by the way, from Amazon Prime. And you go underneath the car and in a weird angle position, and oh my god, it's hard. It's physically hard. Ask that question to yourself. Am I physically ready to become a car mechanic? Because you'll be dealing with heavy stuff, hard stuff. You gotta go underneath the car and do all kinds of stuff, all day long, 8 hours a day. Is physically demanding. If it's a hobby, like for example, like right now, I have a Porsche Cayenne Turbo transmission fluid change kit. It's cold outside. If it's a hobby, I don't feel like doing this. I'll do it later, right? Because it's on your own term. It's your YouTube channel. It's for fun. So you don't really have to do it now. But if you're a full-time mechanic and customer come and you have to what? You have to do it. It doesn't matter whether the weather is cold or not. It's hard. It's physically what? Demanding. I have transmission fluid right here. They are heavy box. So, oh my god. And number two, it can get very expensive. If you want to own your own shop, oh my goodness, a lift, they are expensive. A good one can cost you up to $30,000 to $35,000. You have to get a loan. That's right. And the problem with getting a loan, your shop is not making money yet. You still have to do the marketing. You still have to spread the word that you own a car mechanics shop. If there is no one coming to your shop and you have this huge loan, that's just for the car lift, okay, the professional one. You can get the cheap one, but that's not recommended if you want to buy a shop. You gotta get a professional tools, and that costs a lot. And you gotta get business loan, and you have to buy this, buy that. And I'm just a hobbyist. I keep buying tools when I work on my car. I'm like, oh my god, I don't have the Allen wrench. Key. I bought the whole set. Oh, I forgot my pliers. And more. Look at this. It's still brand new. I keep buying it. I don't know why. But this is what you do when you're a car guy. As a hobbyist, yeah, you can probably wing it. You don't have to do it now. But as a full-time job, it can get very expensive because you do need tools. Impact socket wrench right here. And a lot of stuff you have to buy. This is really interesting. You're probably wondering what this is. This is a special tool for getting the, what happened is, this is a Porsche Cayenne turbo wheel bearing, and to get this, this is a spring disc. It's like a lock mechanism to keep the wheel bearing into place. You need a special plier, which is this one. This is a wheel bearing replacement tool, and you have to have all this stuff, and transmission fluid tip, so, and more pliers. You have to have a lot of money. If you just begin your career as car mechanic, it might as well work for somebody who have what, own the tools. The thing is, to start your own business as a car mechanic is very expensive, and just because you love cars, it gets very hard, because you gotta, you know, buy the oils, and you have to know how much profit you're gonna make. And if you do oil change for somebody, and you have to know whether to use, I mean, if you own a Porsche, and you know what, and then you have to decide. Number three, again, you have to decide your purpose. What kind of car shop mechanic? I've seen this pitfall with a lot of car mechanics. They said, I accept all kinds of cars. Yeah, right. I remember I took my Jaguar XJR to this mechanic. He never worked on British car. He think he can work on everything. He kept going around my Jaguar XJR. This is back when I didn't know how to fix stuff. And he kept using a hammer, tiny hammer, like tung 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 tung. I was like, what the hell are you doing? Well, I don't know. But you said on your sign you work on all models, all luxury, European, Japanese, Korean. And guess what? That's the pitfall. Don't be the all-you-can-be guy. That's right. Specialize, specialize, specialize. Be good in something. Like Jose is really good at Porsches. That's all he said. Porsche mechanic, Mercedes mechanic, European cars. Don't be like Japanese car, Korean car. And it's hard because they're different. Stop being all-you-can-be guy, you know. That's the pitfall. So yeah, it's a decision you have to make. You gotta what? Specialize. And then number four, you're exposed to this kind of stuff, you know, like this thing is poisonous. I mean, as a DIY guy, I don't have to deal with it every day. It's once in a while when I clean my brake rotors and do brake job, brake cleaning. This is, if you inhale it, you gotta open you have a nice garage and good ventilation before you can use this. And oh man, you're exposed to this kind of materials. Some brake pads have asbestos because it can withstand heat. That's why a lot of car brake parts manufacturer, they're still using asbestos. And if you don't cover your, you know, nose breathing respirator, whatever they call it, you can inhale the asbestos and get pretty serious illness. So yeah, you're number four, you're exposed to this dangerous stuff, chemicals. And number five, it can get very dangerous. I mean, hot oil, let's say you were underneath the car and you screwed up, and I've seen some mechanics screwing up when they lift the cars. They forgot to lock the car lift or something, and the car, you know, the car lift fall on them. I've seen a lot of people actually crushed. Not all of them died. I think one guy in college, he was working on his Toyota, and the Toyota rolled on him. I mean, he didn't die, but man, he got into the hospital. He got into serious injury. So yeah, it is hard. It's a dangerous job. There are so many things that can go wrong that can hurt you. Even with the DIY guy, I always tell people, always wear goggles or wear gloves. What? Safety first. Even if you're a hobbyist, okay, cars are deadly stuff. It's heavy. When I work on the Corvette, I'm scared because Corvette is really low. If I screw up, I forgot to put jack stand or any necessary safety measure, and the car roll back on me. A Corvette, okay, is 4,000 pound, at least 3,000, 4,000 pound car. I would be crushed like a bug. So again, number one, you gotta ask yourself, are you up to the challenge? Because being mechanic is physically demanding. That's right, you gotta be strong, you gotta work out, keep yourself in shape, because this stuff is not light, especially brake rotors. I can do like, woo, I can do like arm exercise. Look at that, it's so heavy. If you're mechanics, you know what I'm talking about, right? And tires, oh, SUV tires, that Porsche and VW Tiguan tires, they are heavy. The wheel, the tires, I'm like, oh, I hate it. And oh my god, it's hard. Okay, it's hard work. I can only do like one car at a time. Like if I work on my Tiguan, I don't want to work on my Porsche or anything else for the rest of the day. Okay, if it's your full-time job, you have to what? Do it. Either you like it or not. Hot and cold, rain or shine, right? Are you physically ready to do it? Number two, it can get very expensive. Do you have the money to buy the tools? If you want to open your own shop, you got to have everything that you need, you know, to open your own shop. I mean, it gets very expensive. Like, I have all these tools. I have more tools in my garage. It's just crazy. And then if you want to own your own shop, you gotta have to have a professional lift. And professional lifts, they are not cheap. I mean, they can go up to 30 to 50, 35,000, 50,000, it depends. And you have to get what? Car loan. That's right, car loan. And then that's not a guarantee, okay? Once you open your shop, you still have to market your stuff. Advertising costs, word of mouth. I mean, if I were you, I just work for somebody who is established and learn from him, and then save some money so you can what? Earn some money to open your own shop. And number three, don't be like, oh, you can be guy. It's like specialize. Yeah, it's really hard being a car mechanic to specialize in everything. Like I said, it's hard. Japanese cars is different. Toyota is different than, I mean, Honda and Toyota, they're not that different, but it is different the way they put their stuff. You gotta master one thing really good. Either pick Japanese car, Asian car, or European car shop. But don't be that guy that, you know, be all you can be. No, like Jose is really good in Porsche, so he opened a Porsche mechanic shop and specialize. Don't be a generalist car mechanic like me. I deliberately buy a bunch of German cars and I focus on that because I like German cars. And not only that, it makes my life easier. I know what kind of tools to buy. If I have too many cars from different countries, it's really hard to, I have to buy more tools and it's more expensive for me. Number four, you're exposed to what? To chemicals. This stuff is dangerous. It can cause cancer. It has nice warning. Don't inhale it, don't drink it, don't do this, don't do that, don't make sure you have good ventilation and all this stuff, man. All this, oh my god, all this stuff is carcinogen, you know. And except this one. Oh, sorry, that's a filter. I'll be back. Yeah, I have all kinds of stuff in my garage. And the transmission fluid, oil, oh my god, there's a lot of stuff. And leaky moly stuff, the engine flush. I have a lot of stuff. I have to put it away in the storage in the basement. And yeah, my basement is like my car storage place. So yeah, you're exposed to dangerous stuff. Again, like, I still can't believe that some manufacturer brake pads put asbestos just because it can withstand heat. And if you don't cover yourself from the brake dust, oh, that asbestos is gonna mess you up big time. And number five, it is a dangerous job, okay? You can't screw up. You gotta think safety first. Now that you become a mechanic or a hobbyist, you gotta buy safety gloves, safety glasses, protection. You gotta have car jack. Make sure you follow procedure on how to operate the car lift. Your car lift looks awesome, but if you screw up, car can flip, car can roll down and fall on top of you, and it's scary stuff. I keep telling people, if you want to do DIY work or become a mechanic, make sure you think of what? Safety first. That's right. Wear gloves, wear gloves. Look at me. Nice. What do you call that? Scar. and more scar. Are you ready to deal with these injuries? Battle scars. I mean mechanic scars, that's right. So yeah, again guys, is it hard to become a mechanic? I mean a car mechanic? It's really hard. It's underappreciated job. Most people come to your shop or ask for your help. They are so clueless, and people can be very rude. Oh my god, people can be very rude. And you'll be like, oh my god, this is underappreciated. All they want is like a cheap oil change, and you try to recommend them use what do you call that, synthetic oil. No, I just want to spend a 20 bucks oil on my VW Tiguan. I was like, are you kidding me? You're trying to put the cheap oil in your Porsche? Come on, man. Oh, it's just, I mean, not everybody is dumb, but some people are really annoying. I cannot say the bad words, but yeah, you know what I'm talking about, right? If you're mechanics and then people are begging you, just put cheap stuff in my Porsche, in my Mercedes. I'm like, I just put regular gas on my 2.0 liter TSI engine. Now my engine blew up. I'm like, are you serious, buddy? You did what to save money? Now you're getting mad at me because the engine blew up? Come on, people have to be responsible to take care of your own car. Car mechanics are humans too, you know. We're not God. If you don't take care of your car, hey, come on. Anyway, I hope you like this video. Give a thumbs up. For those of you who are thinking to become a car mechanic, think about it. I'm not full-time car mechanic. I'm just doing it for fun, for my cars. And if my friends have problem, I'll help them out. But think about it. Will you still like it if your hobby turned into a full-time job? Do you have the physical endurance to do it? The dedication, the commitment? It's the willingness to learn. There are always things to learn. Cars keep what? Becoming modern and modern. You gotta keep what? Studying, learning, and it's underappreciated. Sometimes you don't make money at all, and it costs a lot of money to open your own shop. So you gotta think about all that stuff. Like right now, I'm just a DIY hobbyist guy, and my storage is full of stuff, just stuff. I just love to buy stuff and stuff and stuff and stuff. Anyway, love you guys. Please click the subscribe button if you like this video, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Love you guys. Bye.